All right, here's some simple forehand nose down techniques. First, I'll demo it with just a little explanation, and then after, I'll go into a little more detail on how it works. All right, so the first cue is to think about elevating the disc up with your arm without tilting it up. So elevate the disc up. This is what it looks like on a slower throw with some exaggeration. Also, if your forehand already has tons of wobble, you should probably focus working on that first before this nose angle stuff. For that, what I did was just get a big stack of putters and just focused on trying to flick it with my wrist, feeling it spin off of my finger until I could get that down smoothly. Really feeling the disc pulling the wrist back and then it popping forward. Not doing a big arm movement. Now that first technique, it will make it hard to get low wobble, especially when you're throwing softly. You have to get used to doing it smoothly to get low wobble, but also this is an exaggeration. You don't need -8, -10 nose angle. So when you do it just enough to get -4, it's easier to do it more smoothly, and at a little bit faster speed, it's a little bit easier to get a clean release. All right, so for the second technique, instead of elevating the disc with my arm, I'm gonna pin my arm to the side so I can't lift it up, and I'm going to use my body to elevate the disc. Since my arm's attached to the body, when the body comes up a little bit, the disc is being lifted. All right, so how does it work? If this is the launch angle, you're throwing the disc upwards on this angle. If the disc is like this and is moving upwards, you can see in relation to the launch angle, it is very nose down. That's the whole concept. That's the technical definition of nose angle. If the nose is like this and it's launched this way, then that's nose neutral. If the nose is tilted, like if I lower my launch angle and tilt the nose like this, then that's nose up. So we're basically just trying to replicate that. And this is why putting, especially spush putts, are extremely easy to get nose down, because you are elevating the disc without tilting it nose up. So a spush putt, just a soft little spush putt like this into the net, would be like -30 nose angle easily. The reason people are confused about it being so nose down is what they see is it gets to the apex and then it looks like it glides nose neutral in relation to the ground. But the only reason it got to that point is because it rose up very nose down in relation to the initial launch angle. Now it's in a new phase of flight. Its trajectory has shifted off of the initial launch angle. And so now if in relation to that new trajectory, it looks like it's nose neutral. So people talk about it as being nose neutral.